Okay, good afternoon, students. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Okay, so today we'll be performing this seventh practical. Okay, now we have studied inheritance. Okay, so we'll be implementing a program based on inheritance concept. Okay, now what is the problem statement? Now try to understand. Okay, so we are going to implement this hierarchy. We have lion, hippo, tiger, dog, cat, and wolf. They are going to be a classes. Okay, and we know that all these animals are animals, right? They are animals. Okay, so we'll be having a super class called animal. So every animal has a name, right? So in any animal class, we'll be having instance variable called name. Then every animal belongs to one family, like a tiger, cat, they come from cat family, right? This dog, wolf, they belong to one category, right? So we'll be having name, family, and in this example all are four legged animals, so we'll not store that. We may have a height, age, right? So those will be instance variable. Try to understand the problem. Okay, so this property will be there in animals. Okay, now every animal makes some noise, right? Okay, one particular noise. So you search for different noises or sounds made by this animal. So this is a Wikipedia page, so where you can have the sounds. Okay, क्या बोलते हैं हम उसको? So this tiger, they roar, right? And this dog barks, they bark. Then duck say quack quack, right? Okay, so these are the sounds made by these animals, right? Okay, so they make noise, they eat, they sleep, they roam, right? So these are the behaviors. Okay, then we will be extending this animal into lion, hippo, tiger. Okay, so every animal, they have their specific things, right? So how tiger eat? Okay, they feed on uh, they are what we call मांसाहारी. मांसाहारी को क्या बोलते हैं इंग्लिश में? हर्बीवरस, कार्निवरस रहता है ना?
Carnivore.
कार्निवरस, राइट? ओके, सो eat में क्या रहेगा? They will feed on the meat of some other animals, right? They are carnivorous. Then roam, so they, whether they roam in a group or individually, right? Okay, so these are the behaviors. Okay, in this method we are going to just print a line. Okay, describing how they roam, how they eat, how they make noise, like that. Okay, so I will be implementing one of the class. Okay, I will implement lion class. Okay, you have to complete for other animals. Is the problem statement clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, take a screenshot of this hierarchy. Done. Okay, so let us implement this. Okay, now I have created one project called Practical 7. This is Practical 7A. Okay, test is containing main. Okay, okay. The super class name is animal. Okay, animal will have instance variable, okay, related to animal. So every animal has a name, then every animal has a family, then age of living. What is called age of living? What is the proper name? कितने years वो live करता है? What is the proper name for that?
lifespan.
Lifespan. Yes, lifespan. Okay. Any other attribute that we can store for animal? Domestic or wildlife, right? Okay. So let us store that in type. Okay. So name, it is going to be a string data. Family, string data. Okay, lifespan, it can be integer. We don't say he lives for 5.5, है ना? So it can be a integer type of data. And type wildlife or domestic, right? So string type of data. Okay, now we'll talk about void it. Okay. uh, okay, so we are going to just print messages in the methods. Okay, we are not going to implement any in details. Okay, eat. So animal eat to survive. Okay, one just dummy message. Then void make noise. SYSO animal animals make noise to communicate. Okay, so the skeleton of our animal class is ready. Okay, now I'm going to implement class lion. Okay, we know that lion is animal, right? Okay, so there is a relationship, right? So lion will also have lion also possesses eat property, make noise property. It also has this attributes, right? Okay, so let us override eat method because the eating habit of lion is different. Okay, so we'll make this eat method more specific to lion. Okay, this process is known as, tell me the answer. This process is known as lion is providing its lion is providing the implementation of it. Okay, its own implementation for it method. This process is known as,
Inheritance.
no, इनहेरिटेंस के थ्रू ये ईट तो आ गया, बट लॉयन इज प्रोवाइडिंग इट्स ओन वर्जन ऑफ इट. In today's class we studied this. Anyone? No one. This eat method, it is having default scope, right? So it will come through inheritance. Okay, but still we are providing it the definition for it method. This process is known as
Overloading.
overriding. ओवरलोडिंग क्या होता है? जब पैरामीटर्स डिफरेंट होते हैं, है ना? ये
Yes, sir.
मेथड ओवर राइडिंग है. ठीक है, उसने वो ओवर राइड कर दी, ओवर राइट कर दिया, ऐसे ऐसे समझिए. ठीक है, सो ओके, व्हाट इज द ईटिंग हैबिट ऑफ लॉयन? ओके, सो एक मिनट. लॉयन So what is the validation rule for date of birth? How the date of birth will be greater than 18? Age can be greater than 18. Carnivorous, right? Lions are carnivorous. Age field. Okay, age is a formula field. Create one record and save it. And write date of birth as today's date. Okay. So we have overwritten it method. Then what about noise? Okay, so they have a roar noise, right? Okay, so show me the validation rule that you have written. Okay, so they have roar sound. Any other information that we can get?
सर रोअर ही करता है वो.
Yes. ठीक है. तो the already जो created validation उसके लिए मिलेगा. Okay, that's it. ठीक है. Now we'll use test to create an object lion. Okay, so L1. Okay, L1 will be a first lion. New L1 dot eat and L1 dot make noise. Okay, so let us run this much code. Okay, lions are carnivorous. Lions usually hunt and eat medium size. Okay. Now, along with this, we should initialize this, right? Okay. What is the name? What is the family, lifespan? Okay, and type, right? Okay. So for that, we should provide. We will write constructor. Okay, so we have studied super keyword. Okay, so animal is having this. Okay, so we can use the feature of eclipse to generate the constructor. For that, you right click here, then go to source, and then here you can see generate constructor using fields. Okay, we will provide values to all the members. Okay, so let them be a public one. Okay, and okay, so here the constructor, the public constructor is created having name, family, lifespan, and type. Okay, there is a call to super, right? This will evoke the constructor of which class? Can anybody tell me? This super call will evoke the constructor of which class? एनिमल के ऊपर कौन सा क्लास है? Are you getting this question? In
Yes
today's
sir.
class itself, we talked about that class. Which class? Tell me theoretically how to create validation field or how to apply validation rule on any field. We have studied one class who is a superclass of all the classes. So how many? What is the name of that class? Which object you have created?
Objects.
Object class, right? you don't pay attention in the class. Okay, this super method will evoke the constructor of object class which is empty one. Okay, ये by default में ये आ गया है, no need of this actually. Okay, you can erase that. Okay, so ये initialize कर दिया हमने, ठीक है, animal. Okay, but we have created object of lion, right? Okay, so यहाँ पे lion का भी constructor हमें add करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है. So let us add constructor for lion. Okay, so right click, source, then generate constructor using field. Yes. See, we have studied this, right? Okay, lion is a subclass of animal. It should provide the values for this constructor, right? So for that we use super keyword and we provide the values, right? Okay, so जैसे ही आप ये lion object बनाओगे, यहाँ से हमें पास करना पड़ेगा. So name of that animal is lion. Second क्या है, family. It belong to cat family. It belongs to cat family. Then lifespan, let us consider it lives for 30 years. And type, so it is a animal wild animal. Okay, it make noise. Okay, और इसके साथ हम इसकी इंफॉर्मेशन भी प्रिंट करेंगे, ठीक है. void show details, और ये क्या करेंगे, यहाँ पे हम सिर्फ वो एनिमल का इंफॉर्मेशन प्रिंट करेंगे. ओके, जैसे कि क्या क्या नेम है वो एनिमल का, नेम इक्वल्स टू SYSO. So family equals to SYSO. Typical lifespan, सॉरी यहाँ पे क्या आएगा, नेम, फैमिली. ओके, लाइफ टिपिकल लाइफ स्पैन 30 ईयर्स आएगा. देन SYSO एंड टाइप डोमेस्टिक और वाइल्ड इक्वल्स टू. Okay, so just we'll call L1 dot show details. Okay, see, दिस इज एनिमल क्लास. एनिमल का कंस्ट्रक्टर हो गया ईट, मेक नॉइज एंड शो डिटेल्स, ठीक है. दिस शो डिटेल्स विल कम टू लॉयन थ्रू इनहेरिटेंस, ठीक है. इनहेरिट हो जाएगा बिकॉज डिफॉल्ट स्कोप है, सो इनहेरिटेबल है, ठीक है. एंड वी आर कॉलिंग दैट show details on lion object, which is perfectly fine, right? So what is the expected outcome here? लॉयन का ईट है, सो जो हमने लाइन डाली है यहाँ पे वो प्रिंट होनी चाहिए. लॉयन इज कॉर्निवरस. देन मेक नॉइज, सो वी हैव रिटन दैट लॉयंस रोर, राइट. देन शो डिटेल्स में ये पूरी डिटेल्स आनी चाहिए. ओके, सो रन दिस कोड, see the output. Okay, lion is carnivorous, lion roars, name, family, 30 years, wild. Okay, so this you have to complete for other animals. Getting? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's it. Okay, so if you are understood, then we'll stop now. Okay, so I will repeat the steps. We have created animal class. Okay, we did not follow this instance variable. We came up with our own instance variable like name, type, lifespan, and type, right? Then we have defined our own methods, make noise, eat, and show details, right? Then we have created a loin class where we have done method overriding. Okay, because the eat method that is coming from animal, okay, वो eat animal के specific था, right? Lion कैसे eat करता है? So eating habit of lion is different, right? So we have done method overriding. Okay, lion will have its own version of eat. Then वैसे आपको ये बाकी टाइप्स के लिए कंप्लीट करना है. ओके, यू मे ऐड सम एडिशनल मेथड्स ऑल्सो, जैसे कि लॉन के एडिशनल मेथड भी हो सकते हैं. क्या हो सकते हैं? डॉग डॉग के वी कैन डिस्कस रिगार्डिंग डॉग. सो डॉग हैज गुड स्मेलिंग कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, राइट? ओके, सो यहाँ पे स्मेल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक भी आ सकती है, उसमें हम उसका रेंज प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, सो यू मे ऐड सम एडिशनल मेथड्स ऑल्सो. ओके, so that's it. Take a screenshot of this. What is the smallest number? And then you take a screenshot of this code. Okay, this will help you. Like it can be one and 09. So you have to use that logic. Done? Please consider the first smallest number for 909 and second screenshot of the code. First number of phone number is 9. And the final one. Smallest number. And greatest number will be all 10 will be 9. Okay. So we have to select accordingly. Any doubt? Should be less than. What is our main objective? To study inheritance, right? Okay, so here we try to cover the constructor concept also, method overriding, then reuse of the method जैसे कि show details. Now for every animal you need not to implement show details, ठीक है? That will come through inheritance. Okay, but every animal they have different eating habit, right? So eat method should be overridden, वो override करना पड़ेगा आपको. Okay, so please mark your attendance. You have to complete this lab. So on which field you have apply validation? So enter such value so that the validation will be triggered.